When you go to court, your lawyer has to file a motion saying, Your Honor, I don't want this. You got to keep that's public records. So the media have a right to come in. Unless your lawyer can try to file a paper and say, hey, Your Honor, this is going to affect my client, his family, da-da-da. We don't want nobody in. Close the courtroom off. See, they need to start paying me for this game because they don't be knowing this stuff, man.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just ain't real.
Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Gunna.
Oh.
Did Gunna fold? Do you consider that ratting?
Listen.
Snitching? I mean, where does it lie?
I try to defend Gunna, right?
Okay, let's go.
I try to help Gunna out.
All right, let's go.
Even when Boosie first came out, when Gunna first played out, when Boosie first came out with it, I was being petty and trying to do a video to combat that. Like, Boosie, you don't know what you're talking about, man. But Gunna, he just need to come on hang with me.
God damn. Come to the comfortable place. Come where you're safe.
Because this the problem, man. Now, I don't think he knew that he was being recorded. I think he might would have had the lawyer to close the court, seal it up,
shut some shit off.
I know this. He can still take the fifth, so he don't really have to get on the stand. But this is the problem. The judge already gonna be biased towards a Young Thug when he go to trial because one of your main men has admitted this is this. Right, it's gangsters too, it's this, and this. So now, when your lawyer tries to object, Yana gonna be like, man, get out of here, man, because your man already said this, so it's already in his head. So now, what Young Thug need to try to do is try to put it and get a whole new venue. Just go, I want to move my trial somewhere because I ain't gonna get a fair trial here.
Hey, so with that being said, that means Gunna, with what he did, might have fucked up Thug's case, from what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say that. But all I'm saying is that Gunna got money, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the big homie. That's what I'm saying. I'm the big homie for them telltales. So Gunna need to contact me, check in with me, and I'm gonna make sure he good because Gunna. Bro, listen. Let me tell you something. I felt so bad for all jokes aside. I felt so bad for this young man because so many people made videos and just dogged him, man. I was like, wow, they was making raps. Because like when people make a video about me, I'd be happy because I'd be like, okay, look at my face, look at me, it's cool with me, you know what I'm saying? But for him, he's a celebrity, man. You got music out and I remember when I first saw him, I didn't know who he was, right? I had asked Queen Francis, he was on the radio station in New York, 105.
Yo.
Charlamagne now.
Yeah. Power 105, yeah.
Who?
Power 105.
Okay, he was over there. And he had his little outfit, he had his jewelry, and I was like, who that is? And they would tell, oh yeah, he with Young Thug, and he did it. I was like, oh, okay. I had just seen him on there, The Breakfast Club. Yeah. That's what it was. So, and I was like, okay, but I don't listen to a lot of them young rappers. Only one little rapper whose song that is that one song that I love to listen to for his male, and they got the female I like too now. But I get the male, that young boy, little baby who got that, talking about the time, we in the loop. And little that song, that be right. I love that song, right? And that girl, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Her and Carter, I like that two songs. But yeah, I don't really get caught up in a lot of that rap stuff, new raps. But I am starting. Y'all calm down because a lot of people be hitting me up. So don't jump on me, y'all. I'm starting now because I'm putting my record label out, and I'm looking at having a major deal for 2023. Someone promised me this. So if they lied to me, I will be back on Real Life Street Star and I'm gonna add out, I'm gonna blast them. They gave me their word, they're gonna give me a record deal. So for my label, and I got some nice artists. I don't wanna say what the label is right now because I don't want nobody to be taunting my artists and don't give them a chance. Because they got the stain on my name, so I don't wanna mess them up right now. But there's some hard artists coming out. So with the right machine, we're gonna do it big and we all gonna come to the Real Life Street Star. Well, I might not show my face. I'm gonna wait till I get the first platinum hit, and then once I get the big money, then I'm gonna be like, $9.99.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I just felt bad for Gunna, man. I don't believe that he knew he was being recorded, and from the footage how it was from the back, I was like somebody stole that on that man, But like I say,
how does that happen though? How does court footage like that leak? They letting niggas in there record?
Yeah, family members, people coming in with their cell phones and pulling, recording. And then, it's all kind of little.
But the footage out.
Yeah,
That's
the footage
crazy.
out now. It's all kind of, but see, you got to do this. Here's another thing. When you go to court, your lawyer has to file a motion saying, Your Honor, I don't want this. You got to keep, that's public records. So the media have a right to come in. Unless your lawyer can try to file a paper saying, hey, Your Honor, this is going to affect my client, his family, da-da-da. We don't want nobody in. Close the courtroom off. See, they need to start paying me for this game because they don't be knowing this stuff, man.
Because you would think if Young Thug was as dangerous as they said this man is, right? Then they wouldn't allow all these people to be coming out and say, this man said this man said this. Like, it's like, how dangerous could he be if everybody is willing to risk their freedom to get off? I mean, not risk their freedom, but risk their life. Because
Okay, you got to think about this here. Think about this. I'm going to go to one of the toughest in America, John Gotti. Sammy told on him. And no telling who else gave statements on it, right? So that's tough stuff be only for the streets. Once you go to prison, people like, man, we on even turf now. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't tough no more, man. Get out of here. The people you was paying or the people your flunkies, they not being taken care of no more. So now they on to the next person they're going to be a flunky for. So all that tough stuff go out the window. And plus, a lot of these guys, and I talk about Young Thug, y'all now, a lot of these guys not really tough. This is that image and the shooters that be with them be the tough ones. You know what I'm saying? So, and I guess, like I say, but we don't know until Young Thug go to trial if Gunna gonna go sit on that pine box. So we can't really just get a man to rap. Now, he didn't got up there and say what he said. We can't take that back.
so he's part of he's part of the Rat All Stars now.
Well, I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say this here, Gunna. I'm gonna say this, Gunna. I'm not calling you a snitch. However, I got a seat right here because it ain't looking good for you. You admitted, when you admitted that YSL is not a record label, that it's a gang, and that you was present with Young Thug with these drugs and these shooting, this search stuff. Yeah, man, I try to help him, man. I feel bad for Young man, so he need to send me a few dollars, man, because I got a nice platform. I could try to speak up and try to help him, but man, he done, bro. He done.
Will his rap career survive?
Yeah.
Okay. How many years will Young Thug get?
They gonna try to get him life.
Damn.
If Young Thug don't take you gotta keep in mind this, Young Thug gonna try to take him all the way because he right now it's like, man, I'm hot. People checking for me. I know if I go home right now, I'm through the roof. I just beat up some violent cases. I'm about to rap about this stuff. I'm about to go get me a platinum hit. I'm about to go tour. I'm about to, it's up. You know what I'm saying? So his hands is just tied right now because a lot of people don't want to plead out. Man, I ain't about to take this here. I ain't about to. And then some of that stuff he may be innocent because I know how the government or how the state or whatever, they'll put some stuff together just because you know him and you didn't talk before. Okay, we're gonna tie all this to him. Yeah, we're gonna tie all this to him and we're gonna the jury decide what's what. And then I learned this too. A lot of them guys are lie too. A lot of them guys are lie and say, yeah, Young Thug sent me Young Thug because they want to get their deal. You know what I'm saying? They want their deal to go through. So, and then he might want to take care of a lot of them. So a lot of them might look at it like, man, he won't give me the money. Well, I don't care. So, yeah, man, so I know a female that got to go testify on his behalf soon. So I might have some footage of that. I'm gonna put that on my channel. But
so what do you feel about the other female who was begging old dude like, don't worry, bro, you got a son to come home to. Like, don't worry about them. I mean, damn, to say what you need to say, get out that motherfucker. Get home to your son. This is one of the lower guys. I don't know who was shooting what, but he was the one that he wasn't the artist.
Let me tell you this. I wasn't surprised, but I was kind of shocked because I didn't get that when I first went to the Fed. When I first went to the Fed, I was in my early 20s, and my oldest baby mother, Sherelle, this was her exact words. She said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah." She said, she used the B word. She said, "B, you better not rap. You better stay silent."
That's what I'm saying back. It used to be the females be like, nah, nigga, like, you stay, nah, that's what it was back then. Like, even the females was silent.
My mother.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me call my second baby mama. This first one ain't talking about shit.
Listen.
I need a motivation from you. You fucked up.
Man, yeah.
That nigga like, well, shit.
Well, God.
Is it possible for niggas to rat in the paperwork just never get out?
Of course, I know a lot of them that have done it. I've been in jail with a lot of them. See, this is the thing. In a pen,
what do you got to say?
in prison, a lot of dudes will cooperate, and dudes will do this. They go back to the case man and say, "Listen, it's my partner, man. He's a good dude. Get this paperwork, take my name off it, put his name on here, so you can have some clean paperwork to be on this yard." Or you got some dude that'll tell because they like little peons, or say for instance, like let's say how we're in Texas right now, Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Say we're in Beaumont Penitentiary, and you got guys that's from California. It might be only like 2 or 3 guys from California on this yard. So they're not gonna investigate him because they're looking at it like we need the numbers. We need, homie, you in the pen. Look, if we get into it, you gonna push that knife. You with it? You bout it? All right, well, come on. So a lot of people be getting by, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, there's a lot of funny stuff going on in I ain't gonna say that right now.
Well, we gonna get to them prison stories in a second, but I do gotta ask you. You mentioned something earlier, where you mentioned it's not really the.
To finish, you were saying so about the people that are able to snitch and kind of get around it.
Yeah, I had a guy I knew that came from the pen, and him and I had got real cool, and he was like, man, it was so many homeboys in Atwater that was hot that I used to have to show them how to get their paperwork, or like people had their family go on the computer and fix paperwork. Man, listen, it's hard to tell what's real and what's fake these days. Man, because they got so much fake paperwork floating around. People get paperwork made, had their lawyers get it made. Like I said, I just seen guys go to the back, to the case manager, and get the case manager to take one name off and put his name on it, and he could show that to the guy and come and say, I'm straight, I'm good.
Yeah, damn. They said make up fake paperwork. You just
Yes.
put a nigga name on it.
Yes.
Now, you were mentioning the artist that has little niggas around them, that those are the niggas that you should be scared of. When I see Boosie, and I see a name like Marlo Mike, and I see like, hey, Boosie, of course, did his time, got out, but a guy like Marlo Mike, who was a younger dude, who is still in jail right now to this day.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move it.